It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The opening tip is won by the Nets. Irving to Durant. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself.
Ferocious slam inside. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Kyrie Irving for 2. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Walker. Missed a wide open look. Brooklyn's got it. Durant. He connects at the line. Irving sets him up, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
To Kemba Walker. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Give it to him. Kemba Walker missed his first. That one goes.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Nothing going here on that drive. And throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. KD for 2. Kevin Durant, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. The score 12-8. Here comes the screen. Hayward. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. Irving to Dinwiddie. 5 seconds to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Marcus Smart, good touch. First quarter's complete. We have a tie ball game. Very even first quarter, tied at 12 to start the second, and it's underway. Celtics have it. To Hayward. Walker. No, I missed a short one there. Into the front court, it's Irving. Right now, 12 all. Durant. Kevin Durant. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Here's Irving into the front court. The score, 14 all. To Durant. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Kyrie Irving with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 87% from the line. Three-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Hayward. To Marcus Smart. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Tatum and Durant able to clear the rebound. Irving with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. The drive. Right to the basket. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
On the follow, way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Irving to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect from in close. Kyrie across the timeline. Leads 4. The shot, almost. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Hayward. It's a big finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Number 0, Jason Tatum.
Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Irving. Whoa! What a finish!
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Walker. Won't go down. Irving into the front court. Up 6. Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books with the Nets in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Celtics were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They don't have a single player that can claim double figures in scoring. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. 3-point shooting. Player of the half.
Kevin Durant was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. Durant to Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kyrie lets it go. Kyrie Irving, 4 out of 7.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Not that time. To Hayward. Walker. Jason Tatum has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Irving brings the ball up court. Takes stock of the floor. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Walker with the basketball. His guys down 3. Hayward to Marcus Smart.
Hey, double screen.
Baseline drive. Ah, the monster stuff.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Irving. It's no good. Shots not going down. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
To Marcus Smart. Hayward, deep right corner. Not that time. Here's Irving into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Durant. Shot clock winding down. Kyrie. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. To Irving. And count the basket. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. The quarter comes to an end. The Nets have the lead. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Durant to Irving. To Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Nets have the basketball. Durant to Irving. Sizing up the defense. Irving Won't go down.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Walker. Boston with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. 3 for 6 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant across the timeline. Up by 6. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen. To Hayward. Walker. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving to Durant. Here comes the screen. Irving to Durant. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Here's Durant for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Durant. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Got it.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Dinwiddie. Kyrie. Off the mark. Well contested.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Nets have it. Probing the defense. Jason Tatum pins it. Kemba Walker. Tough matchup against Durant. That misses with 3 seconds left. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one by 4. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets. The Celtics must be devastated after such a close loss.
And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose.
Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant earned the award the hard way, and that's by doing it around the rim. He took the elbows, put in the effort, and came away with a significant number of rebounds. He did plenty to deserve the recognition. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.